Matamune is a split-tailed spirit cat. His first appearance is in the Usurgeon arc. He's grown a pretty large of a fan base ever since, even though his appearances outside of this arc are very limited and brief. A large part of the fandom agrees that Matamune is one of the most well-written characters in the main series. Here we'll examine his life, his origins, and his backstory. First of all, I'll give you a minor spoilers warning. I won't be touching upon the Usurgeon arc and everything that happens in it, but I will be talking about Matamune as a character and exploring his backstory and the events before the main series. Matamune was a regular cat which had a special ability of seeing ghosts. His spirit was very strong, which was noted by none other than Asakura Hao. When Matamune died, Hao turned his spirit into a Goryoshin. Goryoshins are demon-class spirits, a type of Shikigami like Zenki and Goki, or like the adorable leaf spirits. Goryoshins were used by onmyojis to protect cities from evil spirits. They have a limited furyoku, so once they use it up, they cease to exist. Matamune is a little bit of a special Goryoshin. His oversoul is made into a physical body. His medium is the bear claw necklace that we see Yo wear from the beginning of the series. Matamune was made with some of Hao's furyoku, so that's why his power and his age transcended 10 centuries. Similarly to another spirit, which we'll explore in a future video, Matamune eventually lost his faith in Hao. This led to Hao's demise at the hands of his descendants and Matamune, 500 years before the main series. We'll get back to this and the consequence it had on Matamune's life after the fall of Hao, but first let's explore a little bit of what Matamune is based off of. Nekomata is one of Japan and China's supernatural legends. A giant, sometimes few meters in length, split-tailed cat that could eat boars and dogs. Similarly to Matamune, Nekomatas could have been made from cats of old age. Nekomatas can walk on two legs and speak human languages. According to myths, Nekomatas were nothing but evil and violent toward humans. They looked down upon them and didn't shy away from killing them. They apparently also delved into Faust territory. They used necromancy to control corpses and blackmail humans in order for them to do their bidding. We've only seen Matamune use or be used for one oversoul. It's called Onigoroshi and is being used in two different ways. One way when Matamune uses it himself, or when he lets someone else control it. Matamune is made out of furyoku. He is an oversoul. He can control the flow of the furyoku and insert some of it into the blow pipe that he's using and create a Onigoroshi oversoul that way. The other way for Onigoroshi to be used is when somebody else controls Matamune's oversoul. We see that the medium for Onigoroshi, this giant katana that inspired Yo's Spirit of Sword, is as well the bear claw necklace. This leads us to believe that Matamune just shifts into the katana and lets himself be used by others. Since Matamune was related to Hao, he learned a lot of shamanic abilities, some of which he used in a Usurgeon like Crescent Moon Purification or Shamanic Soul Pacification, but we won't touch upon this. We all know and love Yo. He's always a down-to-earth, relaxed, and positive guy. Yo always had some traits like this. Since he met Matamune and learned of his backstory, this led Yo to change. He learned a valuable lesson, a lesson about fate. Matamune's life after the fall of Hao was filled with nothing but grief and regret for his actions. He didn't regret that he had to kill his old master, but his biggest regret was that he lost faith. He believed that if he hadn't lost faith, things would have been different. This is why Yo never loses faith, and why Yo always says, everything will be alright in the end.